Here's a shocking truth that your doctor probably hasn't told you. The milk sitting in your refrigerator right now could be stealing your strength, clouding your mind, and accelerating the aging process. And I'm not talking about spoiled milk. I'm talking about perfectly fresh milk that millions of seniors drink every single day, completely unaware of the damage it's causing. I'm about to expose 4 common milk choices that are sabotaging senior health in ways that most people never realize. But more importantly, I'll reveal 4 scientifically proven alternatives that can actually help you reclaim your vitality, protect your bones, and keep your brain sharp well into your 80s and beyond. If you're over 60 and serious about maintaining your independence and quality of life, the next few minutes could be life-changing. I'm your name, and I specialize in cutting-edge nutrition research for healthy aging. Make sure you're subscribed because this information isn't being shared anywhere else. Let's start with a reality check that might surprise you. The hidden crisis in your kitchen. Every morning, millions of seniors pour themselves a glass of milk, believing they're doing something healthy. After all, we've been told for decades that milk builds strong bones and provides essential nutrition. But here's what the latest research reveals. After age 60, your body processes milk completely differently than it did in your younger years. Your digestive enzymes decline, your calcium absorption becomes less efficient, your inflammation responses intensify. And suddenly, that same glass of milk that may have helped you in your 30s could be working against you in your 70s. Recent studies from leading aging research centers have identified specific milk types that consistently correlate with faster bone loss, increased inflammation, and cognitive decline in older adults. But they've also discovered alternatives that do the exact opposite, actually helping to reverse age-related decline. The choice is yours, but first, you need to know what you're choosing between. The 4 milk choices to avoid. After 60, number 4, sugar-added plant milks. Walk down any grocery aisle and you'll see them everywhere. Vanilla almond milk, chocolate oat milk, sweetened coconut milk. They seem like healthy, modern alternatives, but for seniors, they're often metabolic disasters waiting to happen. Here's what's really in that carton. Many of these sweetened plant milks contain 12-16 grams of added sugar per cup. That's nearly 4 teaspoons of sugar disguised as a healthy beverage. After age 60, your insulin sensitivity naturally decreases by about 1% per year. This means your body struggles more to process these sugar loads, leading to blood sugar spikes, energy crashes, and over time, increased belly fat storage. A 2023 study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging followed 1,200 adults over 65 for 2 years. Those who regularly consumed sweetened plant milks showed significantly higher rates of insulin resistance and were 34% more likely to develop metabolic syndrome compared to those who chose unsweetened alternatives. But sugar isn't the only problem. Many of these products contain less than 2% of their namesake ingredient. That vanilla almond milk? It's mostly water, sugar, and stabilizers, with barely any almonds at all. You're paying premium prices for what amounts to flavored sugar water. The inflammation connection is serious too. Excess sugar triggers inflammatory pathways that can worsen arthritis, cloud thinking, and accelerate cellular aging. For seniors already dealing with age-related inflammation, this is like adding fuel to a fire. After 3, non-fortified alternative milks. This one catches many health-conscious seniors off guard. You've made the smart choice to try oat milk or rice milk, but you grabbed the basic version, the one without added nutrients. Big mistake. Unlike cow's milk, which naturally contains calcium and other minerals, most plant-based alternatives are nutritionally empty unless they've been fortified. A cup of plain oat milk contains only about 20 millimoles of calcium. That's less than 2% of what you need daily. Compare that to cow's milk's 300 milligrams, and you can see the problem. After age 50, calcium absorption decreases by about 20%. This means seniors need to be even more strategic about getting bioavailable calcium. Drinking non-fortified plant milk is essentially consuming empty calories when your bones desperately need support. Research from the International Osteoporosis Foundation shows that seniors who switch to non-fortified plant milks without adjusting their diet elsewhere experienced accelerated bone density loss. In one study, postmenopausal women drinking non-fortified alternatives had 15% greater bone loss over 18 months compared to those using fortified versions. There's also the anti-nutrient factor. Many plant milks contain compounds like phytic acid that can actually block the absorption of minerals like calcium and zinc from other foods in your meal. It's not just that you're not getting nutrients from the milk, you might be getting less from everything else you eat with it. 2. Ultra-processed protein. Milks. The marketing is seductive. Extra protein for aging muscles, added vitamins for senior health, convenient nutrition in every glass. But these heavily processed protein-enhanced milks often do more harm than good for older adults. First, let's talk about what's really in them. Many contain protein isolates that have been chemically processed and stripped of their natural cofactors. Your body doesn't recognize these synthetic proteins the same way it does natural ones. Research shows that protein absorption efficiency decreases with age, and highly processed proteins are even harder for senior digestive systems to handle. Then there are the additives. These products often contain carrageenan, a seaweed-derived thickener that's been linked to digestive inflammation. For seniors who already have more sensitive guts, this can mean bloating, cramping, and reduced appetite. Exactly what you don't need when trying to maintain healthy nutrition. A particularly concerning ingredient is synthetic vitamin D2 instead of the more bioavailable D3. Your aging body has a harder time converting D2 to its active form, making these fortified drinks less helpful than they appear. The sugar alcohols used as sweeteners, like erythritol, can cause digestive distress, especially in seniors with slower gut motility. And recent studies have raised concerns about erythritol's effects on cardiovascular health in older adults. 1. High-temperature pasteurized conventional milk. This might shock you because it's probably what's in your fridge right now. But conventional milk that's been ultra-pasteurized, heated to 280 degrees Celsius or higher, loses much of its nutritional value and becomes harder to digest, especially for seniors. Ultra-pasteurization destroys heat-sensitive vitamins like B6, B12, and folate, nutrients that are crucial for brain health and already declining in many seniors. It also denatures proteins, making them more likely to trigger digestive issues and less available for muscle maintenance. But there's a bigger issue: the A1 beta-casein protein found in most conventional milk. This protein breaks down into a compound called BCM7, which can trigger inflammation, especially in older adults with more permeable intestinal lining. Studies have linked A1 milk consumption to increased inflammatory markers, digestive discomfort, and even cognitive issues in sensitive individuals. The industrial farming practices behind most conventional milk also mean exposure to hormone residues and antibiotic traces. While levels are considered safe by regulatory standards, emerging research suggests these compounds can disrupt the delicate hormonal balance in aging bodies. A landmark study from Harvard School of Public Health followed 75,000 women for 12 years and found that those who consumed 3 or more glasses of conventional milk daily actually had higher fracture rates than those who drank less, the opposite of what we'd expect if milk were truly protective. The 4 milk choices that support healthy aging. Now for the good news. While some milk choices are working against you, others can become powerful allies in your fight against aging and decline. Champion number 4. Clean fortified almond milk. When done right, almond milk transforms from a trendy alternative into a legitimate health tool for seniors. The key is choosing the right kind: organic, unsweetened, and intelligently fortified with bioavailable nutrients. Quality almond milk provides several advantages for aging bodies. First, it's naturally anti-inflammatory, containing no lactose, casein, or other compounds that can trigger inflammatory responses. This makes it particularly valuable for seniors dealing with joint pain, digestive sensitivity, or chronic inflammation. The fortification aspect is crucial. Look for brands that add not just calcium, but vitamin D3, the more bioavailable form, magnesium, and vitamin E. This combination works synergistically, calcium for bone structure, vitamin D3 for calcium absorption, magnesium for muscle function, and vitamin E for cellular protection. A 2023 clinical trial published in the Journal of Nutritional Science followed 200 seniors who replaced conventional milk with high-quality fortified almond milk. After 12 weeks, participants showed improved calcium absorption, reduced inflammatory markers, and better blood sugar stability compared to controls. The vitamin E content deserves special attention. This powerful antioxidant helps protect brain cells from oxidative damage and may help preserve cognitive function. Some studies suggest that adequate vitamin E intake is associated with slower rates of mental decline in older adults. Choose brands with minimal ingredients. You want almonds, water, sea salt, and added vitamins, not a chemistry experiment. Avoid anything with carrageenan, excessive gums, or natural flavors that could be hiding unwanted additives. Champion Thumbta 3 Grass-Fed A2 Milk. If you want to continue drinking cow's milk, this is your best option, and it might be better than what you've been drinking your entire life. A2 milk represents a return to the way milk used to be, before industrial breeding changed the protein structure of most dairy cows. The difference lies in a single amino acid in the beta-casein protein chain. Most conventional milk contains A1 beta-casein, which can be inflammatory. A2 milk comes from cows that produce only A2 beta-casein, a protein structure that's easier to digest and less likely to cause inflammatory responses. The clinical evidence is impressive. A randomized controlled trial in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who switched from conventional to A2 milk experienced 64% fewer digestive symptoms and showed measurably improved calcium retention. The participants also reported better energy levels and less brain fog. The grass-fed aspect adds another layer of benefits. Grass-fed A2 milk contains higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, which help combat chronic inflammation. It's also richer in vitamin K2, a nutrient that works with calcium, and vitamin D to ensure calcium goes into your bones rather than your arteries. A crucial distinction for cardiovascular health. Research from New Zealand, where A2 milk is more common, shows that seniors consuming grass-fed A2 milk have better bone density markers and lower inflammatory markers compared to those drinking conventional milk. Choose full-fat versions when possible. The natural fats help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins and provide steady energy without blood sugar spikes. Champion number 2. Authentic kefir. Kefir might look like drinkable yogurt, but it's actually something far more powerful. A living ecosystem of beneficial bacteria and yeast that can help restore the gut health that naturally declines with age. As we get older, our gut microbiome becomes less diverse and less robust. This contributes to everything from poor nutrient absorption to increased inflammation to compromised immune function. Kefir directly addresses this decline by providing up to 61 different strains of beneficial microorganisms, far more diverse than typical yogurt. The health benefits for seniors are remarkable. A 2021 study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that seniors who consumed kefir daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvements in cognitive function, better balance and coordination, and reduced markers of systemic inflammation. The researchers attributed these benefits to the gut-brain axis improvements that come with better digestive health. But kefir offers more than just probiotics. The fermentation process partially breaks down proteins and lactose, making it easier to digest than regular milk. It naturally contains vitamin K2, essential for bone health, and bioactive peptides that may help regulate blood pressure. The calcium in kefir is particularly well absorbed, partly due to the beneficial bacteria that help optimize mineral absorption in the gut. Some studies suggest that the calcium from fermented dairy products is more bioavailable than from regular milk or supplements. Look for plain, unsweetened kefir with live active cultures clearly listed on the label. Avoid flavored varieties that add unnecessary sugar. The tangy taste grows on most people, and you can always add fresh berries or a small amount of honey if needed. Champion number 1. Fresh goat milk. Here's the champion that most seniors have never seriously considered: fresh goat milk. If you can get past any preconceptions, this could be the perfect dairy choice for aging bodies. Goat milk is fundamentally different from cow's milk in ways that matter enormously for senior health. The fat globules are smaller, making it naturally easier to digest. The protein is primarily A2 beta casein, avoiding the inflammatory issues associated with A1 proteins. Many seniors who have developed lactose sensitivity find they can handle goat milk without problems. Nutritionally, goat milk surpasses cow's milk in several key areas crucial for seniors. It contains more calcium, potassium, and magnesium, the mineral trio essential for bone health, muscle function, and nerve transmission. It's also significantly higher in medium-chain fatty acids, which provide quick energy and may support brain function. Perhaps most importantly for aging adults, goat milk is naturally rich in selenium, a trace mineral that becomes increasingly important with age. Selenium supports immune function, acts as a powerful antioxidant, and may help protect against age-related diseases. Research published in the Journal of Dairy Science compared mineral absorption between goat milk and cow's milk in older adults. The results showed significantly better calcium and magnesium absorption from goat milk, along with improved markers of bone metabolism. The taste is milder and creamier than many people expect, certainly nothing like the strong goaty flavor some associate with goat cheese. Look for pasteurized goat milk from reputable farms or organic brands available in many health food stores. Making smart transitions. Changing your milk choice after decades of habit doesn't have to be overwhelming. Here's a strategic approach. The assessment phase. Start by honestly evaluating what you're currently drinking. Read every label carefully. You might discover added sugars in products you thought were healthy. Track how you feel after drinking different types of milk. Do you experience bloating, fatigue, or brain fog? These could be clues that your current choice isn't serving you well. The gradual transition. Don't try to change everything overnight. If you're used to conventional milk, start with A2 milk. The transition will be nearly seamless. If you're dairy sensitive, begin with high-quality fortified almond milk. Use your new choice in familiar ways: coffee, cereal, smoothies, to help your taste preferences adapt. The fine-tuning phase. Pay close attention to how different options affect your energy, digestion, and overall well-being. Some people notice improvements within days, while others need a few weeks to see changes. Keep what works and adjust what doesn't. Budget considerations. Some healthier options cost more upfront, but consider the long-term value. Preventing bone loss, reducing inflammation, and maintaining cognitive function could save thousands in healthcare costs down the road. Start with the most affordable upgrade and gradually work toward optimal choices. The science of senior nutrition. Understanding why these choices matter more after 60 helps motivate better decisions. Your relationship with food, including milk, changes fundamentally as you age. Digestive changes. Stomach acid production decreases with age, making protein digestion more challenging. Lactase enzyme production often declines, leading to lactose intolerance that wasn't present in younger years. The intestinal barrier becomes more permeable, allowing larger proteins to trigger inflammatory responses. Nutrient absorption challenges. Calcium absorption efficiency drops significantly after menopause in women and after age 65 in men. Vitamin B12 absorption becomes less reliable. Magnesium deficiency becomes more common. These changes mean the quality and bioavailability of nutrients in your milk choice becomes crucial. Inflammation and aging. Low-grade chronic inflammation accelerates aging and contributes to most age-related diseases. Food choices can either fuel this inflammation or help calm it. The right milk choice becomes part of an anti-inflammatory lifestyle that can slow the aging process. Practical implementation strategies. The best information means nothing without practical application. Here's how to make these changes stick. Morning routine integration. Add kefir to breakfast smoothies with berries and leafy greens. Use A2 milk in steel-cut oats with cinnamon and nuts. Create golden milk lattes with almond milk, turmeric, and ginger cooking applications. Substitute goat milk in creamy soups for added richness and nutrition. Use fortified almond milk in baking for lighter, anti-inflammatory treats. Make kefir-based salad dressings for probiotic benefits. Social considerations. Changing habits can be challenging when family and friends question your choices. Have simple explanations ready. I'm choosing foods that support my energy and bone health as I get older. Most people respect health-conscious decisions when they're presented confidently. Long-term health investment. The milk choice you make today ripples through your future health in ways you might not immediately see. The right choice supports stronger bones that resist fractures and maintain mobility, better digestion and nutrient absorption for overall vitality, reduced inflammation that slows aging and disease progression, stable blood sugar for consistent energy and brain function, improved sleep quality and mood regulation, enhanced immune function for better resilience. These benefits compound over months and years. The senior who makes smart nutrition choices at 60 has a vastly different health trajectory than one who continues with problematic foods. Your daily decision for lifelong vitality. Every time you reach for milk, whether for your morning coffee, afternoon snack, or evening wind down, you're making a choice that either supports your aging body or works against it. The 4 problematic choices we discussed: sweetened plant milks, non-fortified alternatives, processed protein milks, and ultra-pasteurized conventional milk might seem convenient or familiar, but they're undermining your health goals. The 4 champion choices: clean fortified almond milk, grass-fed A2 milk, authentic kefir, and fresh goat milk, aren't just alternatives. They're strategic tools for maintaining strength, vitality, and independence as you age. The power to change your health trajectory is literally in your hands. Small daily choices create profound long-term outcomes. Your future self, stronger, more energetic, more independent, is depending on the decisions you make today. Which path will you choose? Your bones, your brain, and your overall quality of life are waiting for your answer. If this information opened your eyes to new possibilities, hit that like button and subscribe for more cutting-edge health strategies for aging strong. Share this with someone over 60 who deserves to know these life-changing facts about nutrition and healthy aging. Remember, it's never too late to make changes that matter. Your best years are still ahead of you if you make the right choices starting today.